A store owner on Long Island is the first person in the country to be charged for violating the Defense Production Act. He's accused of hoarding PPE, of course you know that, personal protective equipment, and then price gouging customers. Long Island reporter Kristen Thorne is live in Plainview with what he has to say for himself. Kristen?
Sade, Bobby Singh, the owner of WLC Warehouse Liquidation Center here in Plainview, says yes, he has a lot or had a lot of PPE and that he was not marking up the prices. He was selling it to people who needed it. And any price that he did mark up was just to cover his costs. On April 2nd, he posted an 18-minute long explanation on YouTube explaining his business here, how he sells the PPE. That was a day after he received a cease and desist order from the New York State Attorney General.
I am sorry for what happened. This was unintentional. For me to make $1 on a couple hundred masks is not the intention for me to become rich overnight.
Business owner Bobby Singh acknowledged in a YouTube video apology he made some mistakes in selling face masks in Ziploc bags and slightly marking up hand sanitizer at his retail store WLC in Plainview, but says nothing he did was criminal.
I understand what honest living is and what dishonest living is. We've only been living honestly.
Federal prosecutors say Singh hoarded desperately needed PPE at his warehouse in Brentwood. On April 14th, they seized 100,000 face masks, 10,000 surgical gowns, 2,500 full-body suits, and 500,000 pairs of disposable gloves. Singh was open about the supplies he had, posting pictures like this on social media for his store.
My client, like many other individuals around the country, are selling PPE to communities, to people who need it, to police officers that aren't getting it, to hospital workers, to other frontline first responders. I simply cannot wrap my mind around criminalizing this activity.
The U.S. attorney said Singh's amassing of critical personal protective equipment during a public health crisis and reselling at huge markups places him squarely in the crosshairs of law enforcement armed with the Defense Production Act.
We donate nonstop to every hospital that comes through, every healthcare facility, every first responder.
Singh is expected to surrender to authorities next week.